Bergen. It rains here a lot.
Well, hopeless to film in these conditions. I think the only thing to do is just to, well, we have a lot of accumulated air miles from 2 years with the pandemic. So, yeah. I think the best thing to do is to take those air miles and put them to good use because they are about to expire. So I think I'm gonna grab my wife here, group. And we're gonna get some Norwegian tickets. And I think even it's gonna be enough miles to maybe get a hire car and go to the south of Spain. Yeah.
Yeah, so we bought this new noise cancelling headsets. We put it in here. We used to fly with this Boss air muffs, but we wanted to try these earplugs. They takes up so much less space and well, enough babbling. I'm gonna demonstrate the effect of this now. Just listen to this. Ah, that is so much better. This makes the plane ride much better. So we made it to Malaga. Now we just need to pick up a rental car. I want to do a shout out here to the baggage handler at the Malaga and Flesland airport. Thank you.
Alright, so we're picked up our rental car now. So now we can take the mask. But look at those two nice guys there, huh? Wouldn't it be lovely to have one of those? Well, maybe one day. Let's see if we can find our car here. Whoops, what do you know? So now comes the mandatory inspection of the car. So we had a little bit of a love tap here. And this is new, the car actually comes with a seal. So it's like a wine bottle. And I guess we have to take this one off as well. I never ever have to do this with all the rental cars we ever had. That's a new one. Well, as you can see, we have left the Malaga area now. We stopped here to get the menu and the car in English so we can understand, speak to this Mercedes. And now we are finished with the motorway, so I think we're gonna pop up the roof here. Because now we have all these lovely little winding B roads to have some fun with. Now I guess being 15 degrees, that is just normally not cabriolet weather, but us being Norwegian, this is middle of summer for us. Now as I said, it's a bit cold, but this car has a couple of fancy features. So if you see here, and if you film up here, go.
That one will reflect the air a bit for us. And if you're cold, you can just push this button here. That will blow some warm air in your neck. All right, let's roll. And you also see behind us now, the wind reflector just popped up. It's not bad, you know, driving from village to village in a convertible on this mountain road here in Spain in the Sierra Nevada. Our hotel tonight is at Trevelez. Wasn't it something about Trevelez being like the ham capital of Europe or Spain, or they have the best ham? Something with ham. Of course, it had to be food related, of course. Can you remember, Go? No?
Yeah, I think there's something with a ham or something.
Ham. Oh well, enjoy the view. So here we are approaching Trevelez. If you're Spanish and watching this, I'm butchering the name. I am sorry. I know actually how you feel, because we're Norwegian, and Norwegian people say Norwegian name and go like. But hey, back to the point. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock at night. We are approaching Trevelez, and so it's only 3 degrees outside. The roof is still off, so yeah, that's just how it is. We have been way too long in winter cold Norway. You're not cold, of course?
Nope.
No, me neither. Remember, I've never been cold or scared in my whole life. All right, so we arrived at the hotel here. Here you can see the reception. But there's no check-in here. You have to go down to the store there to check in. And Go is down there now to check us in, and hopefully we'll bring back some of that famous ham of theirs. Oh, nice. We were lucky to get the room on the 3rd floor. And is this 3,400 meters above sea level?
It says so.
That's why I'm out of breath. Here I thought I was kind of overweight and out of shape, but no. It's altitude sickness. Let's check out the view. Oh, all right. Is there some kind of a trick to it? There's probably some shutters. Ah. Come over here. Dum 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 dum. Oh wow. This is why you get a hotel in the mountains. See the next door. Well, what can you expect for, was it 30 euro? 30 euro? Yeah, not bad. Oh, bathroom tour. Nice wood. You need to show them around. And all this can be yours for 30 euros. Not bad. Time to eat some dinner. All right, so we found ourselves a little restaurant there. I was actually had a little scared because the restaurant next to the hotel, the one we had planned to eat at, it was closed. And pretty much the whole town here is closed. This one was open, so yeah, being quite hungry and being far up in the mountain and in dire need of some calories, we were quite happy about this one being open. So let's hope we have some decent food. Every instinct in my body says it has, but let's see. All right, the food has arrived here. And we have some salad here, some bread, a cup of vino tinto, house wine. And some of that ham that this area is very famous for. This is nice ham. Oh, actually I forgot to say. And now, the tasting. Yeah. That was dinner. And both me and Gu is a little bit tired. But it was nice to have a nice Spanish meal in the Sierra Madre Mountains. In a restaurant where they can speak English. And we are not exactly fluent in Spanish either. Just kind of I miss this, you know, the traveling. You too? Yeah, she nods her head, folks. Well, okay, we see you back at the hotel. All right, so we're back at the room. Now, I think there's a few things I need to explain in order to make this video to make some sort of sense. First of all, excuse me, why do we drive around in a Mercedes cabriolet? Well, the reason is we haven't traveled for 2 years, but we traveled a lot, well, you know, before the pandemic. And everything we buy accumulates into fly points, you know, fly mileage. Well, what's the word in English? Mileage, yeah. And though we haven't traveled for 2 years now, our mileage is about to expire. So we sort of went like two kids in a candy store and booked stuff online. So yeah, put those mileage to good use. That's the car. What was the other thing? Yeah, we are here in Travelers. Yeah, we're tired. It's been a long day. We're not used to flying. And yeah, the other thing. We are going to go tonight now. Go tonight? We are going to go to bed. Sorry. And yeah, tomorrow we are continuing the journey. We are just going to drive from village to village here in Spain and maybe have a peek into Portugal. Depends on what's it like on the border, COVID tests and what have you not. The plan is just to drive from village to village with the car and just soak in some sun. Well, one inconvenience by driving a cabriolet is that quite limited boot space. But hey, and also we can see we have some frost on the roof during the night, so maybe wait at least 5 minutes before we put the top down. Let's go. Well, we can feel the sun is starting to warm up a bit now, so we're contemplating on putting the top down. It's a whole 8 degrees outside, so that should be plenty warm enough. So what do you say? Were you ready for some convertible?
Oh yes.
Let's find a place and put the top down then. Come to think of it, actually this car should be able to put the top down while you're driving. So that would be an interesting experiment. Well, let's try. Maybe not in one of those biggest curves here, but let's see this button here. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, it's a bit risky because all of our luggage in the boot is open up now. Because the boot lid goes up as well. But yeah, it worked. This is definitely my favorite way of sunbathing. Do you agree, Gu?
Absolutely.
I don't know if you can see both of us here now, but yeah. After half an hour, we had to stop on the side of the road just to get in the back to get ourselves some sun cream. Unfortunately, the sun cream is in a plastic bag, and I understand why that might be mistaken for dog treats, special to these two local dogs. They were absolutely sure they were going to get some treats from us, but nope, we just took the treats and put them on our face. Yeah, sorry about that, dogs. Next time, we bring you some treats. Alright, so now that we're down from the mountain, we are going up to hotel is in a Murcia area, so that means we are going to do some little motorway driving, and yeah, I think it's time to put the roof up again. Driving on the Spanish motorway system is just a dream. Hardly no cars, and the whole thing seems like it's brand new. Alright, so now we are getting close to the hotel. It's at Archena. I don't know. Yeah. I will put the text here. It's a thermal spa hotel, and we're gonna bring, was it 3 days we booked there, Gro? 3 days?
3 days.
Yeah. Well, let's hope it's as nice as the brochure says it is. Well, we made it to the hotel. Ooh, a lot of echo in here.
You have to stop, it's too dark.
Is it?
I can't see you. It's just, yeah, it's too dark.
Well, let's see if we can try with some lights. Is it better?
Okay, I can see you now.
All right. Yeah, we made it to the hotel. We're gonna pick up the rest of this at the room. Alright, so now we have seen the room and we have, well, there's a certain dress code you have to do in these resorts. I think the rule is just to go around and do nothing. And that's what we're gonna do. So in order to get to the spa, there's about a 3-minute walk through the gardens.
3-4 minutes.
And this really is a lovely garden. So 4 hours of
Bathing.
it's so nice, beautiful temperature, warm
Warm water.
inside, outside. Yeah.
Nice.
And a lovely shirt. Good morning. So this day is over. 3 days now. We're just basking in termas water and walking around in a bathrobe and eating healthy food. So now we have packed all our belongings together here, and yeah, the road trips continue. So we come here to look at the memorial of the Spanish Civil War. It was built by Franco back in the days. I think they started building in the 40s. Yeah. Let's have a look around. Now, after walking through this place, you can certainly understand why it took 18 years to build this memorial. Now, after having visited the Valley of the Fallen, you come to realize that this is one of those places that are much bigger in real life that you see online, especially on the inside. Unfortunately, we couldn't show you any of the inside due to some restrictions and photo and filming. Now, as we arrived at the hotel later that evening, Cruz said she was a little bit sore in her throat, so we took out one of those COVID tests that we had with us. And unfortunately her test turned out positive. You can see here she has developed one of those weak second lines, which is the beginning of the COVID infection. So according to Spanish rule, you have to self-isolate if you've shown any sign of COVID, and especially if you had a positive test. So the next day we were on a lookout for a hotel
that was comfortable enough to self-isolate ourselves for the next couple of days. So we found this hotel here online, and it had a slightly bigger double room than the other hotels we looked at. And when we arrived at the hotel, I took one of those COVID tests as well, and mine also was positive. So I guess the only thing now is just to sit around in bed and watch TV and YouTube. Have one of those really relaxed days that everybody dreams of, I guess. Now this wasn't a total loss, because at the time of this, the whole region got hit by one of those big kalima. As you can see on the car, it just dumped tons of sand from the Sahara Desert. So it wasn't quite pleasant to be outside as well. Oh well, you can't win them all. Thank you very much for watching.